Okay.
Recording in
Hi,
progress.
hi. Why are you recording?
So, after crossing a lot of obstacles, we're right here. We're starting the podcast or whatever you can say. So, I am Mahir and introduce yourself, Mehdi.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mehdi.
Not
I'm
everyone,
currently
you and me
studying.
only. We hope
Well, we
there
never
is
know.
someone else.
Yeah,
So,
maybe
so
in the
basically,
near
we
future,
should give
someone.
the disclaimer first. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah. So this podcast is all about like a Saipur's classroom because we were thinking that how to improve our speaking English. Uh, so this idea came up that we should talk on a regular basis. So we thought something productive will happen if we start a podcast. So Mehdi,
Yeah, look who is speaking. Just before Mahi was, মানে,
no
Mahi
problem.
was
Just
talking to me about like he can't speak fluently or something like that. But he's actually better than me. I believe that. I I can't even like you can say I am using too much money here.
This is normal because
I don't know
like
what to speak about, but let's see.
yeah,
I'm not good about money. I'm not good with what should
we
I
both
say?
are not. So this will get we'll get used to it. So that's why we started.
Yeah,
So we cannot expect that we will be
pretty much
someone who is
uncomfortable
fluent
here.
from the first. So
Yeah,
so
I
ha-
actually don't have any topic to speak. So
so yeah, we will talk about
talk about it.
differently. So
Yeah,
so first we want to say that please don't judge us because this is the start and we are not some experts or gurus. So we'll just talk about different topics and try to express them in different language with different emotions. So that's the thing. So first of all, what was bothering us was what should be the name. Maybe give me a
yeah.
maybe suggest me some names. One name
Yes, one of
actually.
them
It
was
was
like Humblebee
Bumblebee,
podcast.
but I thought we need something more aggressive, like people like we
Yeah,
need
I agree.
aggressive. Yeah. So that's why we are not still sure about the name. We will maybe decide now or maybe decide later that what should be the name because we are recording the podcast because we are so afraid to come live for so after we get comfortable we'll maybe start doing this lives. So yeah.
We're
So
actually low-key hoping that nobody watches this podcast.
at least this one.
Yeah.
So so Mehdi was talking about
Okay,
something that
let's go on.
Mehdi was talking about something that we should not say the episodes. We should name it something different. So we couldn't find any different idea yet. We are so confused about. We just thought we should start today at any cost. So we are just starting and we don't know the name even. What should we call it? We are so confused.
Yeah.
So
For me, like, I can't even put together the words.
yeah, this is the problem. I was feeling that yeah, we will go with the flow, but it's not happening actually.
Yeah.
So it will.
Should have
I
picked
hope.
some topics.
Yeah, we will talk about some topics, but
Okay. I was thinking like, can we just talk about the war? Like between the Ukraine and Russia.
actually, to be very honest, I'm not. Yeah, we can. But this
Like
Russia,
from a
dude. There are a lot of Russian hackers out there.
Okay.
Please forgive
Never
us.
mind then.
They will know our language because we are not talking in Bangla. So we are the first international podcast from Bangladesh. You should be proud of. Bangachura, Bangla,
Really?
English, sorry. Yeah, I guess
I mean,
so.
really?
I didn't
okay.
see any anyone talking in English. Even there are few podcasts in Bangla. Even I started podcasts before the trinomial podcast and all those came. In an app called Mixtape.io. It was maybe a Bangladeshi app which is about some audiobooks and podcasts. So I started then, but it was a flop because there were not enough audience. Maybe I got 46 views, listeners. It was pretty much good too.
Who were they though?
What?
I meant who were there? I meant the listeners.
I don't know.
46.
I just saw there are 43 listeners. Maybe it was me 43 times.
Maybe. Yeah, or some secret well-wishers.
Yeah. So
Who knows?
about the war,
Yeah, let's decide on the name.
yeah, we can. So I'm not good at naming things because I know we named a band way before
called
so
Typical Alive.
it was called Typical Alive, and it was so horrible. I regret naming that. So I will give this responsibility to you.
Yeah, like the name was so bad that it died so too early. I mean the band.
We should start Typical Alive someday.
It didn't even start. Yeah, it never started.
It will. It always started in our heart. It still is in our heart.
Yeah.
Someday it will come out, and
Okay.
that will make the story that the worst creators of Bangladesh, music creators in Bangladesh. We're giving we are giving our footprints everywhere. Like we are making the worst podcast where then we'll go for the music. That will be a nice journey.
Yeah, my was talking about his expensive mic he bought for the band, but he actually didn't use
Thanks
it.
God it was not misused.
Yeah.
Yeah, so recently I'm watching because most of the podcasts of Bangladesh are uploaded in YouTube. Unfortunately or fortunately, I love to watch podcasts. Yeah. I watch from the beginning till the end. I just stare at my screen. I love to watch their expressions. So some of them are really doing well. Some do you know the psychiatrist whose name is Yahya Amin?
No, I haven't.
So he is a Bangladeshi psychiatrist. So he started a podcast, which is, I mean, he should be paid for those podcasts. He talks about very informative things about religion, which we don't have what should we say? That's the problem. We run out of words.
The guts.
Yes,
the guts to say.
The guts to say about religion, talk about religion, or the dark side of the American culture or the Western culture, which we love to follow. So I think that podcast was really good. So do you listen to any podcasts? I mean, any Bangladeshi or international podcasts?
Well, I have come across some, but I didn't actually. Do you know Alan, right? Alan DeGeneres.
I know him.
Does
I need him because of the gender complexity. Yeah. Yeah, we cannot.
I see what you did there.
I cannot. It's not a podcast actually. It is maybe more of an interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to
I'm actually
Joe Rogan?
interested. I'm actually interested to listen to some, but I haven't quite got the
Yeah,
time to do so.
these are long podcasts, and you are a productive person, not like me.
No, I'm not. I have literally wasted my 2021
all of the
like the worst
productive people.
possible way, like the worst possible way.
That is also more efficient than my best year. So yeah,
Okay.
that's your.
I will take
So
that as a compliment, I guess.
yeah, you should. So, did
Okay,
you
so
ever
let's
listen
move
to
on.
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan.
Do you know
Wait,
him?
let me Google. Let me Google.
He's the most
Joe
famous
Rogan.
guy as a like podcast. What we should say? Who
Oh,
makes
okay, okay,
podcasts?
okay. I know him. Okay, but I know him, but I actually didn't
He's
hear
the most
any.
famous podcast star, or we say it podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I he's so famous, but I don't know why he is like I didn't find anything so special. Maybe we are going to like so through some
Yeah, maybe.
controversial topic, but we should skip this one because maybe there is someone who is a fan of Joe Rogan, and we are international podcaster. Maybe some of the international audience will watch us, and there will be problem.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
So let's move on to the
Do we
naming
have
thing.
yeah.
So actually, when I try to name things or persons, I mean usernames. Like people use usernames for Discord
Peekaboo.
or yeah, like that.
It was the
So,
most common one.
I actually start from my like the words which I actually prefer. That kind of words. I Google them first, then I try to find the similar themed words.
Yeah.
Like when you
That's
came
what
up
I
with
was
the
trying to
gentle,
find today.
yeah,
Like
not the gentle, witty gentles, right?
yeah, witty gentles.
So I actually searched for gentle. I
Gentle.
went with the gentle word.
Yeah.
So then I came up with the humble word, humble one. Then
Okay.
I was trying to brainstorm some names and came with the Humblebee, like Bumblebee, like the character from Transformers.
To be very honest, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Like,
But
do
this
you
is a
know
good name. I
Transformers?
guess this is yeah.
Do you know Transformers, like the
Yeah.
movie?
I know
Yeah.
Transformers.
So, okay, let's
So
leave it to that.
yeah. So we can name Humblebee, but yeah, there. I mean, I'm keeping it as
Okay,
as
I
an
understand.
option. We still have
Yeah, I understand.
yeah. So yeah. So
Okay, so if we think about something aggressive, what do you mean aggressive by
I mean,
aggressive?
which sounds something like a bit. I can't
Like we
express
are
it.
very
It's like
serious or something,
yeah, something serious, which is not cute.
like
Humblebee
passionate.
is something a
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
cute thing. Like yeah. That's what I'm trying to.
We should we should ask some 5-year-old guests to come here. Okay, I think aggressive, right? Passionate. Let's go with passionate.
Are we passionate?
Maybe.
What about are we passionate? Like about being celebrities?
Maybe like yeah, that
We
and
had that. Yeah. We always fascinated about being celebrities because we as
who
we say
doesn't? Who doesn't?
we especially was about fascinated about that because when we started thinking about that brand as we are talking about the typical life, so it was also about fame and these things. So
True.
So yeah, we can think about that later, maybe. So one thing which I guess will help us is one tip I got is when we will talk in English, we have to be like so confident that if we even make mistake, that will not be like highlighted. People will think that this is the right one.
Like
We knew the wrong one. So
okay.
yeah, we
Yeah.
maybe if we be that
You're
confident, that will be a good hack.
yeah,
I'm feeling nervous because even right now we are not live.
no, you're
If
doing
we
pretty good, man. You're
no,
doing way better than me. Way better than me. I'm
don't
actually
compare.
good with like short sentences, not like if you tell me to do tell me to speak about something for 5 minutes, I won't be able to.
Same here,
But
because we are introverts,
but I
like
believe that
pure introverts.
true. I couldn't even do with Bangla, sorry,
Yeah,
not Bengali.
that's not the problem with the language actually. That's the problem with maybe the communication skill, or maybe we
Yeah,
maybe what we can say is the communication skill, and not like the brain is not like that function like that. Our brains are not function like that. We can spontaneously talk about things. Like there are two kind of brains as far as I know that. Yeah,
we actually didn't train our brains to do so. Like
um,
we never tried.
maybe
For me,
there is
it's
a
for me.
reason, but there is maybe another reason. Like by born, there are some people who can talk spontaneously. So the difference is, as I saw, that there are two type of brains. So please don't believe me, just verify, because before believing my like the information I provide. So there are two kind of brains. One is fast brain, one is slow brain. So fast brains are good to make decisions and do things fastly, or they are good at problem solving. On the other hand, slow brains are more creative. They can make long-term decisions in a very good way, and they are like they are very like what I can't remember the word. They, future. I mean, they
which
can
one, like
predict the future.
what do
So
okay.
yeah, so
Okay.
that's the difference. Maybe we are we are in the category of the slow brain people. So it has the advantages and disadvantages.
Maybe. Well, I actually thought of myself like the first learning type of people, but as I grew and tried to learn stuff, I actually realized that for like if for example, if
Yeah.
I am trying to what should I say? If I try to do courses for Photoshops or something like that,
Yeah.
I will be able to do the first 3 or 4 classes easily. Like I will understand it in a click. But after the 5 or 6 classes or hours, my brain don't help me. Like it will freeze and stop there.
Are you
And
talking about
for
doing
that,
it
I
like
will
without any break, or you took break and but
no.
when you
Like
so
when the lessons get more complicated, like
yeah.
I understand that it's normal for everyone to understand the harder ones, but for me it was pretty disappointing actually. Well, it's part of life, I guess. You
Yeah,
learn
like
new things of yourself actually.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Recently, I reflected that uh, I always thought that when I speak Bengali, I am a good storyteller. I used to think that, but recently I discovered that I'm not that good of like not that good storyteller, because when I listen to the voice clips I send people, I feel like this is so boring. So that's why I guess there are a lot of things to improve. The problem happens is we don't reflect so much. So we should take time, slow down, and reflect. That is a very good thing to appreciate, that you noticed that.
Yeah, but your speaking is actually good, man. You have to say that.
So
No,
there is a
genuinely.
difference in storytelling and normal conversation, right? So when I tell stories, the problem happens that I cannot make people hooked to the
You will
stories.
get there.
Maybe
You
we all can get there if we put the effort, but the problem is we don't. I am actually a very lazy person, so it happens to me most of the time. So
will.
do you read any
When you were doing this podcast, yeah, please go
yeah,
on.
go on. I'm listening to.
I mean, what was your question? You can ask first.
Nah, I'm trying to act like a very good listener, so you ask first.
Well, I actually forgot, man, what I was trying to say.
All right.
Something related, I guess, lessons, but never mind. I actually
Something
forgot.
related to?
Lessons. I mean, like the lessons process. How, I mean, you should get better or something like that.
All right.
In a process. Not like I'm going to do this today and finish it off. Not like that. Okay.
I didn't understand.
Let's go.
What's your question?
No, I didn't have any question.
Oh,
I was actually
you're trying to
telling
remember.
that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. But
all right. So recently,
pretty bad.
Yeah, you look pretty bad.
I'm actually pretty bad. Man.
I mean, I heard that you look pretty bad.
No, that too. both.
So, do you read any productivity books, or do you believe in the productivity lifestyle as in general?
Okay. So I actually don't read books. That's very bad habit. I would actually recommend everyone to read books.
Yeah,
that's really helpful.
Do you listen to audiobooks?
I actually read some articles. No, not audiobooks, but I actually tried.
So I believe that there is nothing. So if I say my point, I believe that there is nothing with not reading books. If you acquire knowledge, there are a lot of sources. Some people love to listen to audiobooks. Some people love to read books. Some people try to learn through articles. Even I saw in many cases when you try to learn from articles, you get the to the point things. Like you can there is no it is not.
I get the idea.
Yeah, it is not what I would say elaborated. So you can get the knowledge very quickly. So it's one kind of productivity actually. So you follow the productivity rule in a way. So do you believe in productivity, lifestyle,
yes,
someone
yes, of course.
Okay,
let me explain.
Why
I think like that. So as I was speaking before of my I wasted my previous year 2021.
Yeah.
So I came to realize that you shouldn't actually waste any of your time. Like if you want to play for the next couple of hours, okay, go for it. Yeah. But don't waste your time thinking that if I should do it or not. If I should do it or not. Don't
So
do that.
you're saying
If you,
that playing is also on kind of productivity if you choose to do it.
yes, for a healthy lifestyle, it is actually like not for consecutive 4 to 5 hours. It's not like keep a balance of everything
So
and do it on time.
yeah,
Always do it on time. Uh, I think the correct word is procrastinate, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the major if I had.
Yeah.
Procrastinate. Like if you leave some task for later, like I won't do it today, but I will do it tomorrow, like that.
Mhm.
You shouldn't do it. And I mean, like everyone knows that, but when you realize that you have done it for a quite long time and it has like, what should I say? You fall behind in the competitive race.
Yeah.
Like I understand what I'm trying to say.
So yeah,
Like,
I understand what you are trying to say. Do you want to add something in this?
No, my conclusion will be like, pick a goal,
Yeah.
work on your goal, and like don't overthink. Okay, like
Yeah.
if I set a goal and if I fail, it's okay. If it was bad for me, I will know. I will know like
This was
in
not
a
good for
short
me.
time that it. Yeah, I shouldn't do it. I think philosophy actually comes from you, not others. I strongly believe in that. I
That's true.
actually don't believe in others' philosophies except Islam.
Yeah, that's so true because like as I try to read books, I saw that they can help you to elaborate your way of thinking, but they cannot help you to like feel you that this philosophy is right or make you feel that this philosophy is right or this is wrong. You have to make your own philosophy, and you have to believe that philosophy like so like hardly so that you if you follow that, then your life is good. What we say happiness eventually, so that you can define things. That is called philosophy, right? That you can define what is love, you can define what is religion. So that makes our life better. So what other person is like making the definition and you are believing his definition, that means you're following his way of like his perspective. You are not following from your perspective. So yeah, that's really a good point. But one thing you mentioned that if you procrastinate, you will not be able to like cope up with the race. So
Yeah, like for a long time, you know,
for a long time,
like it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. This thing is so contagious. Like if you like do it for 1 week, it's enough for you. Like it will ruin you. I would
so
say that.
sometimes don't you feel that if you be so much productive, sometimes you burn out and you can like be so unproductive for a period of time. This is a lesson of life that sometimes you fall down.
Yeah, I actually mentioned that like you should take some time off like your regular routine and play or do something else. Like that's why I actually said like go for a walk or play games. If you overthink, like if you are thinking about like I should take a break and I think drink a coffee or something, go for it. If you keep wasting time, if I should do it or not, and at the same time try to do your productive work, then both of them will really not be at their 100%. Like your concentration will not be there.
You put
So,
it in
yeah.
a very good way, because most people like misunderstand what is productivity. They think like working for hours and hours, but you told a different side, that if you want to like play for an hour, just do it, but you have to be clear about your decisions so that you don't regret later. So if I talk from this dimension, uh, uh, like uh, I saw one video from the like product manager of Patao, who is talking about the same topic, uh, that you, when you're thinking, there are two kind of things you can think about. Like one is like like reversible. That my internet connection is not good. Can you hear me? Maybe. Hello.
Yes, you are
Oh,
audible.
all right. So there are like two kind of things. When we're making decisions, we have to like divide them into two parts. One is which things are reversible. Suppose you are buying a t-shirt from a like shop, then from a store, and then you come to home, that you see that this t-shirt is not that good, or the size is not fitting. You go back and
Yeah,
you can give them to him, so you don't have to think about the t-shirt while you're buying. Then you don't have to think so much about the t-shirt while you're buying. So in that part, you don't have to waste your energy. If you then coming to the next point, where you there are some times you have to take a lifetime decision that you will not, it is not reversible. Like our admission, like our admission test, like you want to read in Buet, so you want to get admitted in Buet. So if you really want to, you have to work for it. If you don't work for it, you will regret later. So if I like put them together, to you productivity is more like taking the right decisions in right time so that you don't regret, right?
yeah. Because I have like experienced it, and I am actually regretting my decisions from like the past 2 years. Like
So
after SSC, the Corona period, it was pretty drastic for everyone, but
yeah.
for me, it was like downhill. It never
So
went up. So yeah,
um why do you think regretting do you think regretting is productive?
no,
So why do you regret?
because
Yeah, first answer
yeah,
the first question.
regret is like such a heavy word for me. Like
Yeah.
if you are talking about like light regret, that why I did that, oh no, I should change it. Okay, right.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do. I should not do it for from like the next. What should I say? I can't find any words. Okay,
I
you get the
shouldn't do.
idea.
Yeah, I can get it.
I should never repeat that. Like I meant that actually. But
Yeah.
when you actually like
Yeah.
regret, I'm emphasizing here. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
bad. It actually pauses your everyday's works. It
So
will ruin your concentration,
yeah.
and uh, it will ruin your concentration, and you won't be able to do like any work done by the end of the day. So yeah, I'd
So
say try not to regret too much. If it has passed,
yeah.
move on. Try to take some lessons from it. And recently, I actually like realized that writing things down is pretty helpful.
So much helpful. Like freaking
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah. I was, as I was mentioning that how to take good decisions. I was watching that part. So he also mentioned that part, that writing down things makes you so relaxed and like so much like you know what you are doing, right? So much clear. Your thoughts are so much clear, right?
like from a you think of me as a studious person, right? So I
Everyone
will
does.
Okay, from that studious perspective,
Except you,
like when you
not expect.
from this
Yeah,
from the studious perspective, like when we do maths,
Yeah.
why do like practice that repeatedly? Because it actually helps us to remember. It helps us actually to keep, what should I say, not redo our mistakes. Like for a physics topic, okay,
Yeah.
for a physics topic, you are trying to understand that or read about that.
Yeah.
First, like when you will read it, when you will read it for the first time, it won't get to you, okay.
Yeah.
But leave it to I was getting stuck. Okay.
Take your
Okay,
time.
let me start on. Okay. So what are you saying, trying to say that?
That's the part that when you're stucking, we should like make the sentence build the sentence and then talk, because that's why we are here. We are here to improve our English, right?
So my basic point was like when you try to understand a physics topic or try to get better at it,
Yeah.
you will first read it, try to do some maths or problem solution or something like that, then leave it to that, okay.
Yeah.
Then after 1 to 2 weeks, you get to it back and then repeat the same steps. Don't read the same theories twice, because it actually prolongs your study time.
Yeah.
But like try to remember the theories and not the others. Then when you what should I say, when you will try to read it for the second time, like in the next week, go for the maths, like mainly for the maths. So my main point is like when you write something down, you'll forget it, right?
Yeah.
But when you will get back to it in the next week or next month and see that, you will remember that point.
Yeah.
And it helps actually in the long run. Like I have read some articles where it says like short memory or long term memory, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'm
Did you hear?
familiar with it.
Okay. So it helps with the long term memory. What is short term memory? Actually pretty bad. Okay.
No,
Okay.
not.
Short time memory is basically is when you try to prepare for some exams, you remember it, memorize it, then take the exam and forget it the next day. That's short term memory.
Yeah,
And the
it has maybe what you're talking about. It has a good name, which is called maybe active recall, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Can
continue.
I mean, about like active recall, I want to know about that.
Yeah, first you talk, then I will say about it.
Okay, so I was talking about like like writing down things. Like
Yeah.
it will actually help you long term memory. Like you know about the organic chemistry part. I mean,
Yeah.
it's actually now.
I still like don't. I like literally fear that part, like, so that's why I didn't like read that so good way.
Like organic chemistry is pretty. I mean, it's a very vast topic.
Yeah.
And there are many reactions to memorize. It actually is inhuman if you
Actually.
like memorize it overnight. But try to write the main topics and like hung up in a wall or something like that. Obinobo did that. Obinobo bought a chart, like a map, and hung up on a. It actually helps.
Yeah, it
So
is very like, yeah, I should try it like for organic chemistry.
because yeah, when you look at things repetitively, it helps actually in the long run.
Yeah.
Well,
Like there is this pen. I saw that there is this pen like time span for like memory. Like our memory has like from the short term to long term. How to like convert a short term memory to a long term one. So it is all like
yeah,
I'm talking about the active recall, right? So it is a span of like you maybe forget um about I can't remember like I also forgot about 10% or 20% in like 2 hours, then in 24 hour you forget around 30%, then at the end of the week you forget the 80% or like that. So you have to like, if you just give like, you don't need to like, when you revise something you don't like actually need to put a lot of effort. Like if you really revise in a like short period of time after reading that topic, so if you just do that thing that after 1 week you'll just revise all the things that you you read, so that really helps your like to convert them into your long-term memory. So yeah, I should take some time like to think about it.
okay.
So
So you realize that we haven't come up with a name yet.
yeah, I realized that. And one thing I realized, another thing that is, we were like, at least I was like feeling afraid at the first. Like now we are in the zone, so
Yeah,
it is a bit easy where you are into the zone, and like yeah, we are facing problems. We are not like habituated with making sentence in English and instantly. So yeah, in one way I'm happy that these problems are happening here, so that these problems we don't have to face while giving an interview or somewhere else. So yeah, this is a good side.
yeah. Like when we were doing this, or when we started this podcast, I realized that I never actually tried speaking in English. Like never in front
Seriously,
of any. Yeah,
like
like
in front of
never.
you, like there is no one else, you try to talk to yourself in English? Do you try
No,
it?
no.
Really?
I
Do you talk to yourself? I mean, even in Bangla?
I get it. I get it. No, no, no. Okay, I do that. Okay,
Yeah.
I talk to myself in English, but that doesn't help. You know,
Yeah, that
that
really
doesn't
doesn't help.
for perspective.
Because when I talk to myself in English, I think that I should host the Oscar. But when I come in front of people, I am like, no, Bangla is the language. Bangla is my matribhasha. So,
Yeah.
so I had another question. If we before, yeah,
Uh, I think this podcast will help us, like for sure,
for
because
sure.
I actually got so comfortable in such a short time.
Yeah,
I'll
I
have
am
to.
also like, I'm so hopeful right now because I wasn't that hopeful from the like when we talked about like starting it, but right now I'm being so hopeful.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the question?
Yeah. So my question was that, do you think adding Bangla or adding like religion, adding um, like adding what we say
Or
বাংলাদেশ ও বিশ্ব পরিচয়
oh, like okay.
in English,
Uh,
but
oh, Bangladesh and global studies.
international global studies, sorry, BGS, so sorry, Bangladesh and global studies. So this subject should be included into our curriculum, or do you think we should only if we are a student of science, we should only focus on physics, with chemistry, math, when you're in maybe intermediate level 9, 10, or maybe
Yeah, like
our
can
I
you
mean yeah
explain the question?
yeah
Confused.
uh,
Can you explain the question for me? Like I got confused. Like
your voice was not clear. Right now it is clear, I guess.
uh, I wanted to say that can you shorten it for me? Like the question.
Yeah, I can shorten it. So do you feel like BGS or religion or Bangla, this kind of subject should be included into a curriculum of a science student who is like who will be maybe working on science like physics, chemistry, or biology in future. Should he is it necessary for him to learn Bangla or like these subjects as a student? Is my
Like
question clear to you? If it's yeah.
but when to win? Like class
um
1 to
yeah,
or class 12.
your voice is coming like clearly, then it is going like bad, and then coming clearly like is not stable.
Oh, I think like my mic has an issue with that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now it's super clear.
Okay. So yeah, like do you mean by the question like from class 1 to class 10 or class 12?
From class 9
Because
to class 12.
class 9 to 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it is okay for a student of class 9 to 10 to read about like the
Yes.
Bangla and
If
I'm not
it's
sure
okay, then why?
I'm not sure about BGST and religion
Yeah.
subjects.
All right.
Like that actually puts burden on us, like for the science students, because I believe that the physics, chemistry, and biology subjects should be what should be the word like
We should more focus on like the curriculum should more focus more on.
upgraded. It should be more vast.
Yeah.
Because like you can see, we are both science students, right? We can relate to that. When we passed SSC and came across the books of like our HSC exam, it was like the size of it was double, right?
Yeah. In class 9, Jafar Iqbal was like joking to us that you will learn these things in the future, in your future class, and that I can't hear you well.
Now can you? I think
Yeah, now I
Hello?
can. Maybe because of the air or something.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you have.
It's actually-
Do you adopt any robot? It sounds like there is a robot in your room.
I had.
Yeah,
Maybe with the frequencies. I don't know.
Okay, there is not an issue. We are here to fight today. Like we are fighting with
Yeah.
every obstacle possible.
Yeah. Okay. Now can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's pretty decent, so we can continue with this.
Okay.
So my
Or if you
as
suspect,
yeah
and should I?
yeah
Should I turn off my fan? Like,
like are you
Is it
comfortable with
disrupt-
that? Like, can your
Um,
parents hear you when you're like turning off, and like they will think that you are passing some romantic time with someone?
they know it's you. It's okay. And
guess.
I have separated room now, so it's not a problem anymore.
Grown up, Mehdi. Oh. I am also feeling the luxury of having my own separated room for the first time because my bhaiya is out for Dhaka.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, I guess we haven't improved that much. It is still same. Have we turned off the
No,
fan?
I have a separate room. Like actually,
Yeah.
I mean like Onika isn't living with us right now. You know that, right? Yeah, he's in the
Yeah,
hall
I know
of
that.
IoT.
Do you
Yeah,
feel
like,
lonely for that?
yes, I do because like from like when we were little, we never separated ourselves.
Yeah, like kind of like same age, like we our age difference is not that much, so we can feel that our brothers are our kind of friends. So that is real. So yeah, coming back to the topic, that do you remember the question?
Yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was, I think I was actually talking about the science subjects, right? Like
Yeah.
gap between the SSC and HSC syllabus. So it is actually pretty huge. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because if you look at other countries' curriculum or syllabus, they teach differentiation or integration like that in the ninth grade.
Yeah.
Which our country don't. Okay.
No.
I
But
think
at
it
the
should
same
be
time,
added.
their curriculum is more easier than us in some terms.
That's actually not true because like
Yeah.
we study here no, we study here because we have stronger competitions here. Like we don't have much seat to fill up. That's why it gets harder. Questions gets harder. That's why
Question
we
gets- yeah.
the
I didn't think from
topic
that perspective. Like,
yeah, like curriculum is same. I also actually thought like the same as you.
yeah.
But when we like researched and knew about that,
Yeah.
I realized that no, it's actually not so different. Okay, coming to the BGS religious part,
Yeah.
uh, I think it's actually good for like up to +8. Then yeah, after the JSC exam, I think there will be no JSC exams in the future.
Yeah. They will not do.
That's pretty bad. So, like,
Yeah,
okay.
from one sense, yeah, it is pretty bad.
Yeah, like they actually were thinking about the discrimination which happens on the +9. Like you are a science student, you are better than the commerce and arts group.
Yeah.
Which will happen, like in every way possible, right?
Yeah.
Like when they will pass their SSC exam and go to colleges, they will have to select their subjects.
Yeah.
And it will happen. Okay, let's leave it to that. That's another topic.
Yeah.
So about why should we remove PGST and religious subjects?
Religion
Because
subject.
actually religion subject, it will actually be like, what should I say? What should I say? Help me.
Take your time. Like,
Like, I mean, it will be a burden, right? It will be a burden for us
Yeah.
if we add more topics to the science subjects and that.
so
I
yeah.
to try to be general knowledge, basics, and all that. You can do it like in the EC extracurricular activities, ECA.
So
You should like give what should I say? Like the main curriculum. Like,
so
I'm actually talking from the perspective of a student of +9. Okay, not
yeah.
lesser than. So
So-
when you
Yeah.
8th grade and 9, you should focus on your career from then, because from our country's perspective, I'm using this word so much today.
Yeah.
Um,
No problem
when
as
we
long
are
as you can
grade-
express your like your thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Like from country perspective, everyone in the class 9 are about what age? Like
About 17, 16, I guess.
16. Like, can you imagine that they are like in they have 4 more years to pass high school, but
Yeah,
they're already adults.
yeah,
Really think that's a bad sign. I really think. I appreciate the thought of like passing high school when you were 18. I
yeah.
actually
That is really a good point. That when we like we don't have we have like uh we are starting from school, then college, then varsity, then BCS. we That's so unproductive for a person's life because he's losing his golden age just studying.
the youth. Everyone says.
I can't hear you clearly. There are a lot of noise. You should buy a microphone too.
Yeah, I should. I think.
No, that's not
Okay.
pressure.
I
All
mean,
right.
you
Yeah,
can.
now I can. Now I can. So
Their noise.
we can go with this.
Okay. So yeah, what were you speaking about?
Yeah, we were speaking about like the age, like age gap
Okay.
between an
The,
American while they are graduating and Bangladeshi.
yeah.
So yeah,
So
coming back to the topic that uh,
yeah.
let me put it more clearly that you don't support that from class 9 the division system was good, better than the current system, and you believe that religion and BGS were not that important in our curriculum, right?
From class 9, like for
From
only
class
class
9.
9, we actually need like the BGSC knowledge in your regular life. You actually do, because if you don't know your geography, I think
Yeah,
you are like I shouldn't say that as a bad word. Like you are
yeah.
not educated. Like if you don't know where is India, if you don't know where is America, then what are you doing? Like
Though I hate geography, but this should be a part of like your
like
knowledge.
I'm not asking you like about the states of America, or like how many states are there in United Kingdom or something
The
like that. But
length of
you should,
Podda Bridge.
yeah, yeah. But I believe that you should know like there is an United Kingdom, there's an United States,
Yeah,
there are
yeah,
7 continents, like that of stuff.
yeah.
So yeah,
But I think religion was like a very good subject because back then I thought that this is a like not teaching us some sort of values they like really want to provide, but right now I can realize that I learned so many things indirectly from the religion subject, and uh, I find that religion subject should, like, if we think about the whole curriculum, there are like still a lot of subjects. So if you want to add religion, it is a bit problem because you have to give so much effort on this. On the other hand, there is another logic that if you know, do you know Mahmudul Hasan Shohag, the founder of Utkash?
yeah, yeah. I do.
Yeah. So he said something like this, that as I mentioned before, that we have two types of brains. Like everyone has it. Like someone's like slow brain is, someone is more of a creative person. Someone is more of a like fast problem solving person. So the left brain does one part, which is like I'm not sure, and the right brain does one part. That the left brain, suppose the left brain is about learning new language and the creative part, and the right brain is about problem solving, critical reasoning, and this part. So while we are in 21st century, we are in like 21st century and everything is growing so fast. We don't know what is going to happen in next 2 years. World is changing so fastly. You don't know what kind of job you will get. Maybe robots will, the automation system will come and robots will take all the jobs. So you have to just rely on the creative part, or you don't know. There are a lot of uncertainty and everything is vague. So from that perspective, don't you think our students should be prepared to learn anything quickly? That should be the first priority, that students are learning things quickly. And another thing is students are learning various things and various subjects, so that while you're turning while you're in the age of like doing something, you are not facing that problem. You have the skill to learn anything fastly. So the world is changing, you can change yourself fastly too, so you are prepared for that. Don't you think that from that perspective or that logic, we should keep religion and BGS or this kind of like various subjects in our curriculum?
Okay. Yeah, I agree with what we're trying to say.
But still, there is a counter that even if we keep that, there like it gets so hard for us to read all the subjects because our syllabus is huge already.
Just like in the next 20 years. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just think about 20 years. Okay, let's not go
I can't
very
actually.
forward. Okay, so in 20 years, can you imagine the amount of data we are gathering every day? It will uh, put a lot of burden onto us, right? Like our biology teacher said in our class that
Yeah.
every year, writer of botany and zoology, um, writers of zoology and botany books, they're actually putting informations from the bachelor, should I say bachelor's or undergrad school,
Maybe.
syllabus. Okay?
Yeah, undergrad students. Okay.
They're actually doing it. Can you believe that? Like, and our teachers are not suppressed with that. She said that you are more, you're going to be more mature person day by day. The next generations will be more mature than us. So they think it's very natural for us to like learn more stuffs than them. Like it actually happened.
Is it a part of, do you think it is a part of a evolution? Like everything is an evolution. Like people can maybe will be like like people will have super brains like supercomputers in the next generation or something.
I can't be 100% sure about that, but I don't think like, yes, we do have our limitations. We cannot exceed that. We will have to stop. I actually think like that.
No, that's really true. That we have our limitations. Maybe we can we can create like connect so many neurons. Our brain has like infinite amount of near to infinite amount of limitations, but our biological system is not ready for that. So from that perspective, I agree with you.
Okay, can you give me a second?
Yeah. Maybe Mehdi is like peeing.
I'm here. Baba actually came to see what I was doing so late.
Is it,
No problem.
Did you explain him?
No.
So
later, don't worry. I will.
Hey, yeah, you should, because maybe he'll think that you're like talking like you're passing some romantic time with someone. He will be more concerned when he will see that it is a like male friend.
you, they won't be. Don't be concerned. They trust you actually. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I was talking about like what I was talking about. I don't
Yeah, we were
remember.
talking about the like biological part and the brain system. So my point was, from our brain has maybe infinite amount of like have no limitation, but our biological system has. So our biology, like our body cannot bear that, like that kind of hustle.
Yeah, true. And you also have to think about the usable amount of time, right? You only have
Yeah,
24 hours a day.
yeah.
You won't be able to use that 24 hours. You will most probably like use the 12 hours.
And even if you can, you won't be a happy person for sure.
Like you can do the math, right?
Yeah,
12 hours is a number, and someday it will
someday.
come to an end. Like be able to like uh, study or work 13 to 14 hours a day and get to the like top notch intelligence level, right?
Yeah,
You will have to rely on computers. You
computers.
will have to rely on computers. Like I think in the future people will be like uh, have a training of computers, like how to operate them or something like that, but they won't get any knowledge about like other things. They won't teach them themselves like how to study biology or something. Like the computers will do it for them.
Yeah.
People will operate or like gather the information for their daily life, not
So
like
you are saying that
uh, we
all
are
people
doing right
will
now.
work in one sector or kind of similar sector, which is computer and ICT.
No, no, not a sector. Like the computers will control us, type of that kind of situation. Like
Do
the
you believe that
computers will
computers will
have.
control us?
Well, I think actually because you know Elon Musk, right?
Yeah,
And how uh, unpredictable he can be.
yeah.
So yeah, he is actually inspiring more of Elon Musk's. You know,
Yeah, but I don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
like everyone is hyped up about Elon Musk. Like everyone
yeah.
wants to be like him, but do you understand that he's a very dangerous person? Like he is a mad scientist type of thing.
Yeah.
He thinks of something, he will do it.
Uh,
You know,
but do you think that people will be like him and produce something like some supercomputers which will eventually control us?
yes,
But
because yeah,
I
let's
I
just wait
don't
for 10
agree
years.
to this point,
Okay,
because
okay, why?
like just one thing, that computers can do anything, but they can't be creative. So the creative part of a human is the like is something which makes us special, that we can like think, we thought differently, that made that those evolutions, or I mean those, I'm not talking about evolutions, I'm talking about revolutions. Those revolutions, those were the core things of those were the creative side of us. So computers can never take the creative side, and they can, yeah, even maybe for a certain period of time they can control us, but after that they will be eventually dependent on human. So that, because they will lose their creative, like they don't have, as they don't have the creative side, they cannot like walk alone. If I say computers as a like animal, or if I treat them as animal.
Yeah, it's pretty uh, not practical. It's not practical for now, but
Yeah,
there, there are being researches about these topics like the AI's machine, machine, yeah, machine learning,
Yeah, machine
then
learning. You can say.
was uh, forgot it. Okay, never mind. Machine learning and then what? Biology, DNA computer. Sorry, DNA computer. Do you know about that?
No, I didn't know about this.
Well, it's an experimental thing, but I think it will be a successful discovery in humankind. So
So
in
yeah,
computer they use the data storages.
yeah.
They use the DNS as a data storage. Like I don't know about the specifics, but I read about read it about in a I read it in an article that one DNA is equivalent to like terabyte or petabytes. Like it's
Six.
actually huge, and yeah, it's huge. And the computing time, like we are actually, I'm running out of words. We are actually at the limit of our semiconductor processors. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, like in the future, they won't be able to produce any upgradable versions of processors. So they will have to move to the DNA computers. DNA computers have a bad side though. They have a longer computational time. Like
Long.
they can
Yeah.
they can take days, like 2 to 3 days, or sometimes even a week to compute. Um, what should you say? Like 4 plus 4 equals to 8, like that of
Yeah.
computation. But at the same time, I don't know how the theory works, but
Hmm.
if you put like very complicated equation, it will solve that equation in the same amount of time. I don't know how
Really?
is that possible. Yeah,
I should like
2 plus 2 equals to 4. I'm
I should set one
clear
DNA
okay,
computer
I'm
for my HSC.
yeah, sure. Set it now, so it will be able to solve all the problems by the end of August.
Yeah. So
So
that's
so
really
we are
dangerous. I didn't know
actually,
about this.
yeah, humans are actually progressing very fast, and it's actually scary. People are joking about Area 51, but it's not.
No, I really
Jo-
believe that the thing about Area 51.
yeah, like I when I was a kid, I thought that that area was unknown. Like Area 51, nobody knew about that. Like why is it or something? Yeah, but everyone knows, right? They
Yeah.
actually went to pictures of it and took pictures. It's in I believe Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe
Aristotle?
it's in
Was it?
Arizona.
Arizona.
It's Arizona State. So yeah, I think there are very advanced military equipments there, like it and biological weapons. Yes,
Um,
you can
do
like
you believe
about it.
that these things are like a normal human being can like uh, can invent these things, or there is something more?
What? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so my question is a bit weird, but it can sound silly, but i i I was listening to someone, uh, an Islamic scholar. So he was saying that these inventions are not like normally done. People use black magic to do it. I don't like think that this is true or wrong, but I thought this can be a thing to think about.
I'm I actually don't know about this stuff, so I think I shouldn't comment on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, playing safe.
Yeah, yeah, because
So
you don't know, right? What can
Yeah,
go wrong?
yeah. But if we see things from the perspective of religion, so is it possible? Is it really possible to like take something is taking charge from human?
Well, was it ever meant to be like to for humans to take the charge of the earth? I don't know about that too. Like we were talking
Ah,
about like someone will take charge of humans, like enslave them or something. Is it
yeah,
possible? But humans are actually enslaving humans. It
yeah.
is happening.
Did
So
you
yeah,
read
I
the
don't.
book of Humayun Ahmed, Fiha Shumikaram?
No,
I read that
exactly.
before. It was like a pretty decent like fiction book, but something changed my mind when I researched more about it, like these things. Then the story clicked into my mind that he talked about the those things that the mentalists will rule the world, and they will like make us slaves, and they will take in the charge of world, and robots will be their weapons. And I can talk about this topic for a long period of time, but today we are out of time, so I am just writing down the topic so that I don't forget.
If you don't mind, I would like to add something to that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
obviously.
yeah, don't you think we are being controlled now?
I do. I obviously do think that we are being controlled, and even I think it may sound silly, but I think the coronavirus and all stuffs are like human made.
Yeah, I agree actually. So it's okay to talk about that with me
Yeah, so
because
we are keeping these topics. We will not run out of topics the next day. I'm so excited to talk about these two topics, like coronavirus. Is it human made or a man made? Or and what I was saying is like what I was saying.
uh,
That another
maybe about
oh, the Fiha Shomikaran and the mentalists will rule the world. Mentalists. So I'm writing it down. Okay. So it is like we is like we can like just come to the end, right?
yeah, for today it's okay.
Yeah, for today is enough. And I to be very honest, I didn't expect that we can come to like for is it about an hour or more? It is more than an hour. I thought that we
Yeah,
will have conversation for 15 minutes, then we'll stuck somewhere.
yeah, true. Well, maybe like we shared some similar views. That's why we
Exactly.
actually
Exactly.
yeah, and we we know each other for like what 10 years maybe. So we are pretty comfortable, I would say.
Yeah, more like around 10 years. I didn't like man,
From class
it's
four, I
10
think.
years.
Yeah, almost 10 years. Almost 10. Yeah.
Almost. I didn't like how did 10 years pass?
Okay. Then you'll be shocked. Like class nine was 4 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really shocked about this. I thought, well, like some days ago, when class 9 was like 4 years ago.
Someone mentioned us in a comment, I guess,
Yeah,
with a
Asif.
pic, maybe. Asif or Saihan mentioned in a comment like, I
Did he
think that
mention
picture
me?
was, yeah, he did.
So yeah, so I maybe I didn't see. I, I don't actually like. I try to avoid Facebook so much because it really distracts me.
Well,
Come to message.
self control
Yeah,
at this topic, self control.
self
I
control
mean, like
should be
importance
added,
of
right?
self, yeah, importance of
Self
self control in our more than reducing the distractions.
more than. Acha. I have so many things to talk about this.
Yeah, self-control versus reducing the
Reducing
distractions.
Distractions. So many good topics.
And another one, I think
And-
the
yeah.
drinking problem.
Thinking,
That starting drinking water.
drinking
water
water.
problem.
Drinking water problem. I don't face it because I don't live in Dhaka.
No, not about Dhaka.
Is it?
It's
Is it?
actually
Are you talking about the
Yes,
habit?
no. We
Yeah.
are actually running out of drinking water. Do you know that?
I
Like
should
in the
research
whole
about
world.
it. No, I didn't
Yeah,
know
this
about
is
it.
a serious problem.
I
Some
should know more
say
about it.
some say that this is a controversial topic made by the government, but
We
I
will
think
go
it's
for
a real-
all the controversial topics here. We don't have the barrier like until it comes for Bangladeshi politics.
Yeah, true. Nobody gives a shit about us. Oh,
So
okay,
yeah,
sorry.
what's your thought on like the whole today's podcast?
It was pretty good. No, not pretty good. It was very good for
Very
me actually. I'm very comfortable speaking. Like
For
Uh,
me too.
beginning, I couldn't even like say 2 to 3 sentences, but I'm actually getting to know myself, getting to know myself better and trying to cope
Yeah.
up with it.
That's really awesome that how we started this conversation and the transition. Wow. and uh, and uh, another thing is we I thought that we'll run out of topics, but we have a lot of things similar. I found out that even after 4 years we didn't have we were not in touch for like to be very honest that in that 4 year. So it is a 4 year gap. We still have same like way of thinking. That's really nice.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, so it is a long conversation, so we should stop here because we have to think about the name and we have to upload it today because we don't want to delay it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so
Okay, do you want to
yeah.
upload it?
Yeah,
I mean, which platform do you want to upload it?
which platform? I'm thinking right now we should start from YouTube because all the podcasts are being uploaded in YouTube in Bangladesh, and we will eventually find some stream like some distribution platforms who distributes for Apple Music, even Spotify, the Google Podcast, all those. Yeah, I should talk to Faisal about this. So we have to make audio files. Like it's not a like it is a work of minute, so we can do that. We don't have to think about this. But right now we'll maybe start with like YouTube.
Okay, sure.
So yeah,
But we shouldn't share it. Okay, we should not share it.
why?
I mean, for now, like no, not like YouTube. Like I mean, like your friends.
No.
Do you want?
I will not share this right now because maybe this one is good, but the next one might not be that good. So we should be comfortable, and then we can like start sharing. Yeah. So yeah, we are ending, right?
Yeah.
So
Given up.
yeah. So goodbye.